Alrighty, and welcome back. This is Fearless Anderson running More Division 2 for you, coming at you from the helipad at the White House with one particular mission. Now, originally I had posted a video and I deleted it because I realized it was incomplete and it was just my stupidity and lack of attention that brought it to you. So, if you haven't already, sit back, relax, grab that popcorn, and let's talk comms. All right, so as part of this Shades of Red and on the journey and the priority objectives and the timelines and all that, we forget that we were ultimately doing a manhunt. All right, so what did we get? Let's take a look. We got some comms. We got ultimately you would have gotten if you were lucky, you got the provocateur, which is a semi-shitty chess piece. Haven't played around with it enough. I've only got it ranked up to 8, so we'll see how that improves with time. Now, with that in mind, came a ton of comms. 16 weeks worth of comms to be precise. And when I had originally recorded, I was missing one because I hadn't completed it for one reason only. I hadn't done the master rank, the master session, and that will give you that last one masked, which set the division world on fire because it implied that there was a special mask to be found, and that sent people on the wild goose chase or go duck hunting, if you will, which I will do in my next stream. All right, so with that in mind, let's go ahead and give these audios. I'm going to do a full audio play-by-play, and this will explain a lot. It's going to answer some questions. It's going to raise some others, and frankly, it's just going to deepen the storyline. So here we go.
Hey, Trig. My name's Theo Parnell. Conley said we should talk.
Oh, Viv. How's she doing?
You know, surviving.
Must be tough. You in New York with her?
Yeah, just, trying to save the world one civilian at a time.
Ah, sweet. Tell me, Theo, what's your favorite shape?
Oh, Conley told me about this. It's like a personality test. Fractal.
Interesting.
Yeah, well, I love the infinite repetition, how the structure builds upon itself until it makes these shapes that are beautiful and infinite.
You've chosen well, Theo. Now, how can I help you?
Alrighty. So we introduce ourselves with Theo. He's getting to know this person, Trig. Da, 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 da. All right, I'm going to play the rest of them straight through without pausing to elaborate or discuss or what have you. That way, if you need to, you can raise your volume to hear the comms better. I'll give you a short pause after the very last one is played so that you can drop your volume if need be so that I'm not blowing your ears out. All right, here we go.
A parabola. That's cool. Guess I need to learn more about plane curves.
That's dangerous for a fractal. You fall down rabbit holes too easily, Theo. Obsessive and fixate on things that don't really matter because you have to solve that one problem and understand how it works.
There really might be something to your shape theory.
Thank you.
Conley told me about Anna.
She really shouldn't have said anything.
Well, she did. What do you know about Anna?
I know she's beautiful, brilliant, and the world is not ready for her. She's truly an autonomous AI and constantly growing and learning, and Claire built her, so she's a little wicked and doesn't really care about the consequences or the powers that be, which can be dangerous if she decides you're expendable.
She's a god we need to respect.
Goddess, but yes. If you respect her, she will do anything to protect you.
Conley was telling me about the simulation. I never got to try it, but it sounds incredible.
Oh, it's impressive. Missed opportunity, though.
What do you mean?
It's so fun. It's like laser tag and airsoft had a baby where you could fight a bear wearing dinosaur bone armor. The potential is limitless.
That sounds fun as hell.
Yeah, but the tech is classified, so you'd have to rebuild it all and scrub everything.
Well, if things don't turn around soon, pretty sure classified won't mean shit. And you can do whatever you want with the tech.
Fair enough. You really are a chaotic little fractal.
Well, Conley was right. I love Trig.
The call was informative.
Oh, yeah. There's so much pre-existing infrastructure we can use. It's just a matter of finding a mobile shade server and accessing the ANA backup. We just need to find a copy of the simulation program, and as long as we've got the server in range, we can manipulate the shade agent into seeing anything we want them to see.
Where do we have to go to get a copy of the simulation program?
The nation's capital. Washington, here we come. After we find a server. Well, Conley was right again.
You found the facility?
Oh yeah.
Do you have the program?
Better than that.
Oh, really?
We are now the proud owners of not one, not two, but a plethora of mobile shade servers destined for parts unknown with our modifications.
I love you, Theo.
It's a little choppy. The movements aren't as natural as I would like, but as long as there are enough other visual disturbances, I don't think anyone would know it's a simulation. Not a person trying to kill them.
As long as they have the contact.
Yeah. Anyone else will just think you're high as fuck.
Just another reason to make sure Isaac has you secure the area before you take on the big boss.
Well, that was trippy as fuck.
Never imagined you'd kill a legion of yourself?
Definitely not. The decoys were great. They made it so you didn't recognize the glitches in the Nemesis.
So, how's it feel?
Like I should probably talk to a therapist? Yeah, it can't be healthy making infinite copies of yourself to use for target practice and then just spending all your free time killing yourself over and over.
You're doing it again. You're going to the dark place.
Oh god. I made myself a fractal. Is this it?
Yeah?
I don't know why I thought it would be more impressive. Like some super secret advanced piece of tech, but it's just a cheap gray plastic USB stick.
That's correct.
Huh. A list of the world's most dangerous people are just on this little piece of plastic. And it's just been in your pocket for the last 3 weeks?
Yep. Are we done here? I'd really like to take a shower and go to bed. It was not an easy journey back from... McManus was pissed, and I had to take a lot of side roads to evade his reinforcements searching the area.
I wiped the data. They shouldn't have known it was you.
They didn't know it was me. But the explosives I used to destroy the secret entrance, they could tell it was Shade Tech. They knew it was an agent, just not which agent.
Hey, did you know there was a hunter bunker in...
I knew there was some secret room with equipment I didn't recognize, so I blew up the entrance rather than let it fall into enemy hands.
Smart. Smart. But also, possibly supremely dumb?
You weren't there. Whoever killed them, whatever killed them, I was not sticking around to find out. Not on my own. If I had a team, maybe I could have swept the site.
Fair. Fair. Just one thing. When you got to the secret room, could you go inside?
No. I didn't have the proper security clearance. Isaac said it required classified clearance.
Congratulations. You, my friend, are the first person in the world to be officially tech-blocked by Isaac at a hunter bunker. Conley tells me you had some issues with the network security.
Oh, yeah, just too many back and side doors to access, too much data, and no way to sequester your branch from the next if you really wanted to just hop around the tree. It's Cal's fault, really. Should have stuck with Anna. Isaac leaves much to be desired.
You think that was on purpose?
I hope so. Otherwise, that's a huge oversight. And that's not like Claire. If Alex built it, I would assume it's a mistake. But Claire? That's on purpose. She always has her reasons, even if they make no sense to anyone else. She's a creepy genius like that.
You're married, right?
Yeah?
And you've got a kid, right?
You know that, Theo. Why are you asking me questions you already know the answers to?
How did you know you were ready to be in a relationship? How did you know that your husband was like someone you wanted to spend the rest of your life with?
You talking about the civvy you rescued? Twice?
What? No. What are you talking about?
You wondering if she likes you?
Yes.
You rescued her. Twice. She said you were cute. Keener almost puked at your second meet cute.
Yo, she did say I was cute.
If you like her, go for it. What do you have to lose?
My dignity, my ego, my rep as a mysterious and powerful man.
Great. So nothing, since you already lost all of those things. Get a blanket, some water bottles, a couple of MREs, and ask if she wants to have a picnic.
What?
The world is dying, but if you like her, make her feel special. Give her a moment of normal and kindness, and you'll get the girl.
Oh my god, it worked.
What worked?
The picnic. She kissed me.
Aw, that's sweet. I thought maybe you finished the Rogue Network.
Yeah, tomorrow, but today, she kissed me.
Congratulations. When's your next date?
I do not know.
What happened after she kissed you?
I said thank you and then went to fix a turret.
You haven't been with many women, have you, Theo?
Not for an extended period of time, and not in these conditions.
Little advice. If a girl kisses you and you like it, make sure you have plans to see her again. Prio the love over the work, if you want the love to work.
That's good advice. You are really good at this romance stuff.
I would not say that. I have learned from my mistakes. Kind of.
So, tell me about the Nemesis.
What do you want to know?
Can it render anything or just humanoids?
Anything you can scan, it can render. But the animations may get strange. A shark swimming on land, it breaks the realism of the simulation.
But it was fun, right?
You've never lived until you've been murdered by a jackalope.
That's amazing. Can we spawn friendlies?
In theory.
Could I fight with Bigfoot?
Theoretically. But I doubt Claire would go for it.
Working with Bigfoot would be awesome.
You'd have to find a perfect scale render. Data gets weird under copyright and may be too difficult. But anything that the lens scans could be reproduced in the simulation. So if you find Bigfoot, then you could make him a squad.
So all I would need to do to render my team would be to look at them and ask Isaac to upload the asset to the simulation?
Anna. You would need Anna to do it. But you find a mobile shade server and access her backdoor into the simulation, and anything is possible.
We're having a baby.
Called it. You owe me a candy bar.
Next one I find has your name on it.
What do we do? We need to keep the baby healthy. We need vitamins and stuff, right?
Yeah. Folic acid. Good thing we're growing beets. Lots of beets. Leafy greens. Just be careful with salads. Don't want raw greens right now since we're growing everything and don't really know what was in the floodwaters. Might be best to stay off a raw food diet for the next year. Or 10.
Will do. I'm gonna be a dad. Can you believe it?
No, I cannot, but I am very happy for you, Theo.
Thanks, Grampy Keener.
Oh, God. Never, never call me that again. Father figure, not your father.
How did you balance being an EMT, a wife, and a mother?
I don't know that I did.
Your family's healthy and happy upstate, and they love you. I think you did better than you realize.
My husband, he's a writer and a stay-at-home dad. We didn't have a traditional marriage. He kept us stable while I tried to save the world. Our son is alive because of him, not me.
You got them out.
I did.
Keener told me you bought the farm and set up an escape plan.
That's true. I did.
So, how did you do it? How did you know what was coming and make the right choices to support your family? How did you find the balance?
I have no idea. I just made the choices that made sense to me at the time. But none of them seemed important or life-changing, just like something that could help us get closer to stable or secure, just in case we lost everything. A backup plan. I just always wanted to have a backup plan.
But how did you know it was the right plan?
I didn't. No one knows if they're making the right decisions. They just have to make a decision. The most dangerous thing isn't making the wrong choice, it's making no choice at all. And for kids, even if you fuck up, because you will fuck up, As long as you keep trying, and they know you're trying, they will forgive almost anything. They probably forgive too much. But they will remember that you tried. You want to be a good dad? Just show up. All you have to do is show up and be present. And when you're tired, it feels impossible. But that's what they will remember. That you showed up and tried.
When this is over, I want to retire.
What do you mean, retire?
If we pull this off and fake our deaths and escape Manhattan, I don't want to go on the field anymore. With the baby on the way, I want to be there. All the time. I don't want to be my dad. I don't want to die at work because I don't know how to quit. I want my kid to know that I am here for them. That I will always be there for them. I want to show up every day and be present, and I want them to know that every day I tried and I chose them. That I chose to be their dad and not a hero. That being their dad was my mission. I can't keep putting myself in the line of fire.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah. I don't have kids, but I get it. You want to be the kind of father you never had. And when this is finished, you never have to leave home again. But if you get bored, you know you'll always have a place on my team.
Thank you, Grampy.
Godfather. I am that kid's godfather, not Grampy.
It kind of worked.
What do you mean, kind of?
Well, frankly, you're a much better looking man than your scan. I don't know if something happened with the import or if there was a smudge on my lens, but you got this sort of manic hobo wizard vibe.
Well, most people never gotten a good look at my face. My dossier photo's really old, so that could work in our favor.
Yeah, but if someone has met you, they might think it's a body double or something.
Do we have time to improve the scan?
Not for the test, but, we should before we go live.
Well, let's see how your hobo wizard operates in the field.
It's done.
You sure?
All traces of Ajax's trip back home and have been wiped from the network.
You kept a copy, just in case, right?
I'm not an amateur. Of course I kept a copy. You never know what intel can come in handy down the road.
I'm sorry about your dad.
Don't worry about it. He had a bad heart. Shit happens.
I know you wanted it to be more than that. Political intrigue, someone killing his chance at running for president by killing him.
Yeah, it makes for a better movie, but it's not real life. It's actually kind of nice that he just died. Nothing nefarious, just his time.
I'm glad he never saw the country you love so much come to this.
Me too. Besides, if someone had killed them, I'd probably have a target on my back too for looking too closely at the Cabal, or their ties to Ellis.
You know, you might be onto something.
Oh no. I just accepted my dad died of natural causes. Please tell me I didn't accidentally make myself a target for those psychopaths.
I'm pretty sure that watch on your wrist and your association with me put you in their crosshairs. But we can use this. We can use your dad's death to lure them out of hiding.
Agent in need of...
This is incredible. We have all of them. You were right. Bridget Douglas is a hunter.
I knew it. That's our way in.
You sure? She's a hunter.
She's a friend. Got me out of trouble more than once. If anyone flew under Cal's radar, it's Bridge.
Okay, well, if you vouch for her, I'll trust your judgment about the heiress hunter. You know she's set to inherit $1 billion company?
I do. How do you think we became friends?
Fair enough. I guess it's better than cold calling Brian Johnson or Thaddeus Green and asking them if they want to help us kill the Secretary of Homeland Security. Holy shit. Built-in comms, bulletproof, lightweight, internal cooling system, anti-fogging technology with filtration system, able to detect and diagnose infection and hydration levels and arousal levels by pupil dilation to determine if the operative is being dishonest? Built-in voice modulation software to obscure identity? Oh, work in progress. Scheduled for integration in May 2022. Well, you are almost a perfect tool. I guess we're lucky we only had to face the 5th generation of the Hunter mask and not the 7th. This tech is good, but it could have been great with a couple more years and a few modifications.
Alrighty, I give you a second to drop your volume in case my voice is too loud. That is a lot to digest. Theo's got a baby. He's been going through tech. He's working with Keener to identify hunters. Said a list of 30 of the most dangerous people in the world. I think it was 30. Now that could be hunters. It could be the cabal. We don't know. There's a lot we don't know. What I found most interesting is utilizing shade tech servers to hack into agents' contact lenses so that you don't know what you're seeing. How many of our bounties have been targets of other and not necessarily the people that we said that we were looking for? So something to consider. Lot of mystery. Keep grinding away there, Fearless fans. If you haven't hit that like, hit that subscribe, join the Fearless family. Fearless out.